All right, we got the people start rolling in here to the chat. What's going on tonight, everybody? We're going to have quite a busy night here tonight. Um, First thing we're going to be doing tonight is selecting the teams for the three-man tournament inside of the 19th hole. And we're going to have, I think, about 35 plus teams here when it's all said and done. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pull up my my video here so you all can see what's going on. Hey, there we are. What's up, y'all? And we're going to put us right there, right in the middle of the screen. And we're going to get this going here tonight. After we do the draw, we're going to do my expert qualification round. I knew I was going to have no time today. So I already have played that round, so we will watch it pre-recorded. I really did not want to wait and play it really, really late tonight and have that added extra pressure. So I did play it kind of throughout the day, and that's just how we're going to do it for the qualification. I knew we had the draft going to happen, so I knew time was going to start running. And I did not want to be up against the clock or just have that extra stress while playing the round. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you all kind of the setup we have for this. So let me flip the camera. So we've got 3 bowls. We've got the Expert Bowl, we got the Pro Bowl, and the Rookie Bowl. I was going to try to find the correct colors, but it just didn't happen. Ran out of time. So we've got 3 bowls, all filled with names. Yeah, that's a lot of pieces of paper. We did have some people that did not get back to Steve. So, you know, if you are one of those people that did not get back to Steve and let him know that you qualified, your name will not be in the bowl, unfortunately. This is the first time we've done this tournament, so we will do more tournaments like this. Dang, the chat's just going crazy. I'm going to try to scroll through really quickly here and see if there's anything that I need to know about here. Hey everybody, what's up? Everybody here that's saying, hey, what's going on? Thank you very much. Definitely it's a very exciting time here tonight. So I just want to scroll through this chat and make sure there's not anybody that has not let Scott know that they are qualified, that has not been added to the list. So if you did not let him know you qualified, even if you were on the initial list, you are not going to be in the drawing because you got to let him know that you qualified first. So I'm going to look through here, make sure there's no messages from anybody that's saying they have not checked in with Scott. Okay. Looks like it looks like everybody that's in here is already qualified in the tournament or just hanging out. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I mean, if I'm trying to see if Steve is in here. My bad, Steve, not Scott. I don't know why I said Scott. Steve Walker. He is the man with the plan, and I am just going to draw the names. This has all been Steve Walker's idea. He's put all the work into making this happen. And basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start by drawing an expert name, a pro name, and then a rookie name. And that will be team 1. We'll just rinse, wash, and repeat that until we have drawn all the names out of the bowls. At the end, if there are like 1 or 2 names in one bowl, in another bowl, you know, we will select, and those will be teams. We do have a few standby accounts that we can use to complete a team if necessary. So that is kind of what we're going to be doing along the lines of the selection. So hopefully everybody understands. Once you have your team selected, this will be the scores from your opening round and your weekend round are what are going to count. So whatever you did in qualification is going to be wiped clean. Your opening round and weekend round scores are what matters. So that is how it's going to go according to what Steve has told me. So he's the boss. We're going to go with his rules. All right, so right before I start, I'm going to go back through here, check the chat, make sure there's nothing I've missed. I see a lot of people saying hey to me. Appreciate it, y'all. What's going on? Let's see here. Well, Tim, the expert and masters are kind of in together. So expert is also the people that are playing in the masters as well. Michael says I can use his rookie account if needed. Okay. All right, so we're going to see. But yeah, the expert and masters is all part of the same one. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. This may take a little bit of time to do. So I'm going to flip the camera. Not 100% sure how this will work, but we're going to flip the camera. All right, so first we're going to draw an expert name. Okay, so the first name being drawn is Scott Frazier. Scott Frazier is going to be the first person on the expert / masters division. Our next is Gary Holland out of the pro division. He is on team number 1. And for the rookie, we've got Michael Downey. Michael Downey on team number 1. So that's team number 1 right there. All right, so team number 2. Our first player for team number 2 is Fly Rice. Fly Rice, team number 2, is the expert, or I guess Fly is a masters player. For pro, we have Zach Rodriguez, team number 2 from the pro. And on the rookie, we have Clint Dumas is the rookie account for team number 2. So that's our first 2 teams right there. We're just going to keep on going right ahead here. First player on team number 3, Russell Hannon, team number 3. From the pro, we have Randy Stibb, team number 3, pro player. Rookie, we have, oh, it's a long name, Michael Griffin. Michael Griffin is on team number 3 from the rookie player. All right, moving right along, here we go. Expert, we have Daryl Blakely, expert master. I'm not 100% sure on what division these individuals are playing, so if you're in the expert or the masters, one of those two. For the next pro player, we have Marvin Hoffer. Team number 4 pro player. For the rookie, we have, let's see here, we've got Jim Hardings. Jim Hardings is the rookie player for team number 4. And I'm going to try to keep try to keep tabs on the chat as I can, best I can. All right, so we're moving right along. Team number 5 is Carl Ramsey, is expert masters captain for team number 5, and we have joining him, we have Dave Pereira. Dave Pereira is the pro player. And for the rookie, we have Tamara Young. Tamara Young is going to be the rookie player for team number 5. So that's 5 teams down. I've definitely seen a couple pretty solid teams already. Team number 2 definitely looked pretty solid. So here we go. Team number 6. Captain will be Gurdi Abdul. Gurdi Abdul. Joining Mr. Abdul will be Hank Morris, representing the pro class. And on the rookie team, we have, holy smoke, this is a team of hard names to pronounce. We have Raya Catamerto. I don't know. That was my best attempt. I might have butchered it. So definitely team hard name. That's going to be team hard name. Expert. Next team, team number 7. We got Mikkel Josephson. That might be spelled incorrectly. I'm sure Steve knows who that is. If that was spelled incorrectly. If it's not spelled incorrectly, then I apologize. From the pro, we have Clint Dunaway. And I think I actually knocked one of those out. Yep. All right, put it back in. And from the rookie, we have Rob Fulmer. Rob Fulmer is the rookie for team number 7. Team number 7. Oh, and we just lost. There we go. We're back. All right, so that's what we got. Team number 7. Team number 8. Team number 8, we have Chuck Sutton, team captain. From the pro, we have Aaron Stuckey. And from the rookie class, this would be so much easier if I had my laptop and a steady camera. It'd be so much easier. We have Bean Fitz, the rookie. So there we go. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 teams down. 8 teams down. Let me check here what's going on in the stream. All right. For the expert / masters, team captain for team number 9 is Vince Polinar, Vince Polinar, team number 9, team captain. From the pro, we have, oh man, I can't unfold it. Jana Taylor. Jana Taylor is the pro. And from the rookie, we have Matt Queen. Matt Queen is the rookie on team number 9. All right, team number 10. We're just going to keep on going. We have a lot of teams here to draw. Team number 10, your team captain will be Greg K, making the appearance. Mr. Greg K is going to be the team captain for team number 10. I was kind of hoping I would be the team captain for team number 10 because 10 is my number. All right, and for pro, let's see who's going to be joining Greg on his team. We have Jim Lawson. Jim Lawson will be joining Greg as the pro player. And on the rookie team representation, we have Jason Carroll. So Jason Carroll will be joining Greg on the rookie team. Randy Stibb in the house with the $2 donation. What's up, Randy? Appreciate it very much, sir. Thank you kindly. Y'all give Randy some love in the chat, please. All right, so that's the top 10. That's the first 10 teams. And I'm very quickly realizing I'm going to run out of room for teams on this table. So far right now, there were a few pretty strong teams that I've seen. Maybe y'all are kind of keeping up in your head which team you think may be the strongest. So representing the team number 11 is going to be team leader and captain, Miss Heidi Peterson. Is going to be team 11's captain. For the pro, we have, let's see who we have in the pro on that team. Michael K. Michael K. is the pro on that team with Heidi. And out of the rookie division, joining them will be, oops, we'll just put that on, will be Ashlyn Hosier. Ashlyn Hosier will be joining Heidi's team, team 11. Whew. Y'all, this is exhausting doing this. All right. Moving right along, team number 12. The team 12 captain will be Dan Sigla. Dan Sigla. For the pro, we have Jason Arno. And for the rookie, we have Paula Clash joining Dan and Jason for their team. All right, let's see. I see. I'm going to stop right here for 1 second, and I need to talk to my tournament director, Mr. Steve. Mr. Steve, is there anybody that I need to add to the bowls? Anybody I need to add to the bowls? I'm going to give Mr. Steve one moment here to let me know if I need to make any extra entries into the tournament. We did have a few people who had not gotten him his scores. So let's see. And just got a $3 donation from somebody. I don't know who it was, but I think it said benefits, $3. So thank you very much, benefits. I'm not sure. That's the name that came across my screen though. So thanks for the $3, benefits. All right, so I'm waiting to see if Steve says anything, if I need to add anybody. I'm just giving him 1 minute right here. I don't want to leave anybody out. I did see we had, what did I see? I saw somebody ask. I've seen somebody ask if they were in. Mr. Steve, are we okay to continue? We're going to continue. Steve, please tag my name in the chat if you need to get a hold of me. All right, so here we go. Continuing, we go. For the expert / master, our next team captain is Stuart Elston. Stuart Elston is our next team captain. Joining Stuart, is going to be Bernard. Bernard is the pro representee for that team. And in the rookie, we have Jared Alexander. Jared Alexander is the rookie on that team. So I'm trying to keep my eye on the chat right here with Steve. Make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, keep going. So our next player, team leader, is going to be. All right, so we have our first 19th hole streamer on the team, and that is going to be Mr. Santos GTP. Is our first 19th hole streamer to run a team. And let's see who's going to join Mr. Santos on his team from the pro division. We have Craig Moody. Craig Moody is going to join Santos on his team. And from the rookie division, we have Baby Stu. Baby Stu will join Mr. Santos on his team. All right. So I'm going to actually clear room now to make room for some more piles here. We've already gone through all of these. My man Steve is writing them down as we go through them. So we're going to keep on selecting. Keep on selecting. Next team. Captain from the expert is one of the Spider Ladies, Janice Anderson. That's going to be team captain. Joining her in the pro, from the pro division, is going to be Mandy Milton. And joining those two from the rookie division will be Gina Contrell. Now we've got a Jana, a Mandy, and a Gina. I'm assuming Mandy is a female, so this may be our first all-female team. So that will definitely be interesting right there. I think that's our first all-female team. All right, next team we have from the expert and masters division, we have Jeremiah Hill. So let's see who is going to be on Team Jeremiah. If you are saying hello to me in the chat, I say hello to you as well with all my heart. But just got way too much going on here, and there's a lot of people in that chat room, I think. So joining Jeremiah is going to be Rich Lawson. Rich Lawson is going to join Jeremiah. Rich is the pro player, and the rookie player is going to be, oh, a long name. We got Michael Goodburn. Michael Goodburn will join Jeremiah and Rich Lawson. All right. So please check in here on the chat. I see lots of people saying hey to me. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, here we go. Next team. Next team. We have running the team. We have. There's just really no way to do this well holding the phone at the same time. Jason Ward. Joining Jason out of the pro division, we have Jason Heck. Jason Heck. So we have Jason Ward and Jason Heck. Could we have our first Jason team? And out of the rookies, we have Dennis Brooks. So we got Jason, and Dennis on that team. Very cool, very cool. All right, so here we go. We're gonna continue on here. This is definitely this is fun. We got a lot, look at all these. Still got lots of names to draw here. This is pretty cool. So, next team leader we have is going to be Brian Bernard. So we got Brian Bernard, team captain. Out of the pro, we have, got a long name. We got Russell Hasselbush. Out of the rookie, we have Chad Clements. So we got Brian Bernard, Russell, and Chad Clements. I think this is the best way to do it right here for each team. We're learning, we're learning. Next time it's going to be a lot more smooth, hopefully. We're going to have to figure out a different system than this. I'd have to like find something to maybe hold my camera still or something like that, because it's tough to do this with one hand and not like just give you all weird pictures. All right, so next team. Team captain is Sean Tater Tot Utterbach. That is your team captain. Joining Sean Tater Tot, representing the pro, will be Mr. Boomer. Boomer is the pro representee, and in the rookie we have, completing the team, we have Mike Roberts. So we got Sean, Boomer, and Mike. That's that team. Into the pile they go. Into the pile they go. Yeah. All right. Next team. Next team. I mean, the drama is starting to get thick. So there are some pretty decent names still in that expert bin. Let's see what we get here for our next captain. And we've got, I'm going to give you one hint who our next team captain is going to be. Meow, meow, meow. You got it right. We got Mr. James Gillespie, one of our very own 19th hole streamers and mods. So let's see who's going to team up with the Catman. Let's see. Brendan says I need to do this earlier next time and get my kids to help me. All right? That'll be fun. We can definitely do that. Good suggestion there, Brendan. So joining James is going to be Tom Byrne out of the pro. And out of the rookie, we have, joining Mr. Fun and James, we got Norm Atkins. So James, Tom, and Norm is that team. Into the list they go. Here we go. Next team. I mean, I ain't going to be able to speak. We have as the captain, now this is only part of the person's name. Steve will have to tell you all the rest. We got Mygarch. It was a really long name, but that is the individual. I'm not sure if he's expert or Masters player. I'm sure Steve would know though. Joining him out of the pro, we got, let's see, Mr. Joe Cook. Mr. Joe Cook. And out of the rookie, we have, all right, we've got Benjamin Guth. So we got Mygarch, Joe Cook, and Benjamin Guth. That's that team. Once again, I'm going to apologize if you are trying to speak to me directly in the chat. I'm definitely not ignoring you on purpose. I'm just trying to get through this. We are going to go through and watch my expert round after this, and I will definitely be paying a lot more attention to the chat and chatting it up with y'all. So here we go. All right. This is a bad night not to have any blue cans in the refrigerator. Definitely a bad night not to have any beer in the refrigerator. All right. So our next team here is Alan Wankenshaw. Alan Wankenshaw is team captain. And the pro is... Wow, I don't even know if I'm going to try to attempt that name. Toter Schotten Golf Clash. Toter Schotten Golf Clash. Rookie, we've got... Okay, we know that name. Jeff Elliott. Jeff Elliott. So we got Alan Wankenshaw, Toter Schotten Golf Clash, and then Jeff Elliott. Moving right along. Moving right along. All right, here we go. Next team captain is, oh boy, this may be one of the team captains you have all been waiting to see here. Mr. Tim Olson. So let's see who's going to be on Team Tim. We have in the pro division, we've got James Mercer in the pro division. And out of the rookie, we've got let's see, who do we have? We have Eric Brown. So we got Tim Olson, James Mercer, and Eric Brown. That's a good team. All right, so here we go. Next team captain. We've got David Olson, team captain. Out of the pro, we have, all right, if I can open it up. Okay, we've got Brad Houghton. Brad Houghton. And in the rookie, we will add the basic ball sniper. I'm not sure who that is. The basic ball sniper, but that was the list. Basic ball sniper. So apparently someone that's pretty good playing in the rookie with only a basic ball. I don't know. That's my guess. All right, here we go. Next individual we have out of here is we got John Poto. I don't know if that's supposed to be John Podloff or that's John Poto is a name. Not quite sure on that one. And out of the pro, we've got Rachel Crosby. Rachel Crosby. Out of the rookie, we've got Becky Gongwer. Becky Gongwer. Next team. Out of the expert / masters, we've got Jacob Benson, team captain. Hand is starting to cramp. Out of the pro, we've got Joey Chung. Joey Chung. And then we have Phil Hatfield. So Jacob Benson, Joey Chung, Phil Hatfield. All right, so and the expert / masters, our next team is going to be Pete Peters is the team captain. This should be an interesting team. Let's see who Pete gets on his pro as his pro player. Pete will get David Payne from the pro, and James Kilduff from the rookie. All right, so here we go. From the expert / masters, we have Mr. Brendan McKibben. Let's see who Brendan gets on his team from the pro. We got, let's see, we have, this is shaping up to be quite a team right here. Miss Tara McGyver from the Spider Ladies. And the rookie player is going to be whoever Jam Clan is. Not sure who Jam Clan is, but Jam Clan, Tara, and Brendan. Interesting. So Tim says, let's see 50 thumbs up, and he's going to give away another app code. All right, so here we go. Next team, we have Jeff Jansen. His pro member is going to be, oh boy, this is going to be a team. We got Della May. And from the rookie, we have, okay, this should be an interesting team right here. Roger Hasselbush. So we got Jeff, Della, and Roger right there. That's going to be a very strong competitive team. And next we have, next team, we've got Paul Trung, and joining Paul we have KB Chef in the pro. And from the rookie division, we have, long name, Jonathan Peachy. Paul Trung, KB Chef, Jonathan Peachy. All right, here we go. Still some names left. Still got names left here. So next team captain, we have Quentin Namath from the pro division. We have Paul Mann. And from the rookie division, we have Troy Retzlaff. So we've got Quentin, Paul, and Troy on the team. In the expert / masters, we have, all right, we've got Golf Clash Nate. In the pros, from the pro, we have All right, we got Daniel McStutes. And out of the rookie, we have let's see, Brody Cheatwood. So Golf Clash Nate, Daniel McStutes, Brody Cheatwood. Next team captain, we have Lenny McMillan. From the pro, we have Alexander Voraz. And from the rookie, we have Darren Wolfe from the rookie. So Lenny McMillan, Alexander Voraz, and Darren Wolfe. How many teams total? I'm not sure. That's the pile so far. Next team captain. We have Mr. Freddie Kite. Mr. Kite. From the pro, joining Mr. Freddie, we're going to have, if I can ever undo it, Adam Schuler. And from the rookie, we have Scott Bryant. So Freddie, Adam, and Scott Bryant. Thank you very much, Rich. I appreciate it. This is definitely where an actual camera would come in handy big time. All right. Next team captain is, I don't think I've called my name yet, have I? Jacob Benson. I hope I put my name in there. I'm pretty sure I saw my name get put in there. Pro. We've got Jeff McCormick. And from the rookie, we have Lisa Holiday. Next team. We have Steve Walker. From the pro, we have Chad Clements. From the rookie, we have Stacy Satterfield. So we got Steve, Chad, and Stacy for that team. So let me see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Oops. From the expert, we have RJTV. From the pro, we have Mike Bowles. And from the rookie, we have Richard Law. All right. So So from the expert, I mean, I would assume it's me. Yeah. I mean, what are the odds that I would be the last name drawn out of the bowl? This scrub, Jesse Both. We have no more rookies, so we will be drawing 2 pro names to join my team. That's just how it worked out. We've got Mr. Snuggles. Mr. Snuggles. And we also have Golf Clash Chris. So we got myself, we got Mr. Snuggles, and Golf Clash Chris. RJ was on the very last team that we said. All right, so we do have one more. We got 2 more names in the pro. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Tim Olson's second account. Tim Olson's second account will be the team leader for this last team, and then these last 2 people in the pro will be with Tim Olson's expert account, and that's how we're going to do it. So joining Tim is Joe Brian Fulgham, and we have Johnny Faith as the 3rd member for that team. Let me see here what Steve wants to do. If Steve wants to change that, what I just said, and add someone else, that will be up to Mr. Steve. But I'm going to leave that up to Steve. And if there are any other teams that any other players that did not get added to the bowl, and then want to play still, talk with Steve, and I'm sure Mr. Steve can arrange for you to be on a team. We do have some extra players as well that we can add for some of our alts and stuff like that. I can use one of my rookie alts, I can use one of my pro alts as well. So we'll see what we're going to do. So we can always make changes if needed at the end. So if we have someone in the expert or the masters that wants to play, they can take over Tim's alt on that last team. Okay? Or if we have some more rookies that end up coming, then we can add a rookie to that team as well. So I'm going to let 3 names were drawn twice. No, I wasn't drawn twice. I was only drawn once. Roger was only drawn once. I don't know. Anyways, Steve will get this out and on the 19th hole by tomorrow morning so that you all can see the teams. And he will also take care of anybody that may have accidentally been left out. Once again, this is our first time doing this, so it probably goes without saying, but there are going to probably be a few hiccups along the way. But overall, I think this is going to be a ton of fun. We've got a ton of teams, and it should be a pretty competitive tournament inside the 19th hole. I think there are some teams in those lists that I went through that may surprise some people. So don't forget, it's going to be your opening round and your weekend round that are going to decide the champion. So anyways, what we're going to do now is we're actually going to transition and watch my my qualifying of expert. We did practice last night, and hopefully what you're going to see is me applying those changes to the round and doing a little bit better. So without any further ado, I do want to thank Steve for taking the time to put all this together. This is the first time he's run this, so it can only get better from this point forward. If you have any suggestions, I'm sure Steve is definitely willing to listen. And appreciate it, Steve. Thank you very much for coming to me with this idea. It's definitely a great idea, and I look forward to continuing to do this many more times in the 19th hole. So what we're going to do now is we're going to watch the my expert round. Here we go. So I'm going to be looking at the chat a little bit more now. And looks like Tim is going to be giving away another app, so y'all pay attention to Tim. And while Tim talks, I'll talk as well. Hole number 1 we're going to be playing here. And this is the expert. That's a lot of names in a big pile right there. No problem, no problem. Thank you all for participating and entering your names in for the contest. I think it should be fun. All right, so hole number 1, we're going to go with the Thor 5 and the Sniper, just like we did last night. This was one of the holes that we played pretty good. Pretty much full left spin and top spin with the Kingmaker is what we're going to go with on this shot. So here we go. Congratulations to Lady Harley is the winner of the Golf Clash Notebook app. Very cool, very cool. Good job. And whatever the question was, the answer definitely must have been Santos. I'm going to guess it had something to do with the first streamer selected. Yep. That sure was it. Good job, Tim. Thank you very much, sir, for providing these giveaways. So here we go. Our first shot right here, playing this one at max range with full top and left spin. And we played that one pretty much at 5 rings. We're going to use a little bit of curl here. About 2/3 of a ball of curl. And we hit that one perfect. And that one's going to be a really good drive up the fairway, setting ourselves up for a second shot onto the green with our Sniper. No problem, Chad. It's been our pleasure. Yes, as Mr. Tater Tot says, good luck to everybody. What's going on, Jameer? Mr. Washington, how's it going? Ah, Chris, we're going to have some fun, man. Just play your game. Just play your game. We're going to have some fun. Miss Lady, you were in chat jail. And my opponent right there, definitely not what he wanted to do. And as you see, this little starts to spam me. I can't believe it. So we've got our shot right here with our Sniper. I'm going to go with 1 backspin, 1 right spin. And we just want to aim this one pretty much right at the hole. We want that second bounce to be fairly shallow in that fairway section to kind of deaden the ball a little bit and give us a nice roll out to the hole. So you see we went right about 8 rings of adjustment right there on that shot. And we hit it great left. So we definitely know it's not going to be in the hole, but it looks like the distance was pretty spot on for that shot. So, you know, if we had hit a perfect shot right there, we may have had a pretty decent chance at the albatross. So definitely, I'm happy with the adjustments for this hole on the drive and the second shot both. And we can definitely mark that down as a star on our notes and keep them the way we had them. Chris is going for 3 goals in a row. Awesome. That is pretty cool, Chris. I hope you do it, man. You win a goal, we have a really good chance to win. And not sure exactly what my opponent is trying to accomplish here on this hole, but we're going to put this one in for the eagle. And we started out the same way that we started out yesterday with an eagle on hole number 1. So let's see what my opponent tries to do this time. Geek says he's happy I didn't get the albatross. No need to save a spammer. Yeah, we want to save those for the weekend round anyway, right, Geek? So I didn't see who won the first app giveaway. I know Tim gave one away earlier, and I missed that one. Tim, who won the first one? I know Miss Becky won the second one. That's awesome. So, unfortunately for us right here, we saved this guy with a birdie. And I would have rather seen him get like a bogey or a double bogey, which is what he deserved. But, oh well, that's how the game runs. Maybe there'll be changes made to it in the future. So now we're going to move on to hole number 2, which is the hole that gave us some issues last night. Mr. Michael Bolton definitely made a good point to me last night that when I adjusted for my wind on the second shot, I did not move my ball guide forward to where I wanted to land the shot and then adjust for the wind. We're going to see if I did make that adjustment here this time and see if it has any kind of effect on the outcome of the shot. As if you remember last night, we landed short and in the rough. Did talk a little bit with Tim Olson afterwards and came to the final, you know, that I had more of a side wind, and then when he played the hole, he had more of a side tailwind. So having a straight side wind and then a wind with a little bit of tail can definitely cost you some yards if you don't have that tailwind. My shot was not too far off from making it to the other side of that trap. It just did not have the push. So we're going to try to make the correct adjustments this time. And I think it's pretty easy to visually see me make my adjustment here. Go the extra step to make the adjustment here on this next on this shot, if I remember correctly. Okay, cool. Nikki won the first one. That's awesome. Very cool. Congratulations. All right, so here we go. I'm first. So I'm initially lining up my shot where I want it to land right there. As you see, I extended it out to my ball guide. It lands on the other side of the edge. And then this is where I went wrong last night. I just went straight back to the... this time I pull forward and then move back. As you see, I end up about a half a ring farther up the hole than I did last night. So curl, perfect hit. And right away I know when I see that it's going to be an okay shot. We roll just through the edge of the green and to the back, right on the fringe, and I am definitely happy with that shot right there. After last night's mishap, that definitely made me very happy. So kind of have in my mind we've got this one figured out now. We don't have to worry about it as much now that we have the adjustments correctly in my mind. Now all we got to do is make this little short chip and run out of here with the eagle. And looks like we have another winner. Another winner. Nathan F is the winner. Nathan's like, what? I won? Ain't nothing better than knowing you won. It's not knowing you won, right? Nathan's like, what? What? I won something? Yeah, get out of town. Oh, okay. Cool. So, Becky, you already had the app. And the next person that got it correct was Nathan. So, cool. That's how it works. Thank you, Miss Becky, for letting them know. So we hit our chip in here, and we've got Mr. Spammer here getting ready to take a shot. And I hate to say it, but I really wasn't cheering for this guy to make this shot. And, okay, we got a new member. We got Jim Eamon is a new sponsor / member. Y'all give Jim a warm welcome. For being a new sponsor member, you do get access to extra emojis and a cool little custom-made logo next to your name in the chat. And if after you are a sponsor for more than 1 month, that logo will change to a different logo. So very cool. Thank you very much, Jim, and welcome to the sponsorship family, I guess. What's up, Craig? How's it going, Craig? So what I was trying to do is I was trying to see if I could watch the complete setup again, but it would not let me, so we just went through and skipped out on that. Wanted to say thanks for all the help. With your help, I shot a -15 yesterday. Oh, awesome, Jim. Very nice, very nice. Congratulations. All right, so hole number 3, we're going to be going with the hat trick ball here on this one, and we are going to be trying for the sniper rough bump. Here you're just seeing me kind of look through some of my balls and trying to figure out which one works the best. I want a ball with good wind resistance, and also I don't want it too high of a power ball. I was looking for a 2 or a 3, so that is why I ended up going with the hat trick ball in the end. So basically the way we're going to play this shot is we have to first figure out, is our shot, where is that, mid or min? We definitely know it's not going to be a max level shot. It's going to be somewhere either mid or in between mid and min. We're going to play full left spin and 1 back spin. And then after you get all that set up, it's just a matter of finding the spot on the rough that gives you that nice ball guide to the hole. Clint, I'm normally very pro my opponents doing well. But when someone starts spamming me on the first hole of the dang game, it's like, come on, dude, really? Especially after he hit it into the water. Is that a smurfer? I don't know, Scott, it may be. All right, Ben. Brother, thank you for stopping by and thank you for hanging out. I think I saw you say you did not get to participate in the tournament. Hopefully next time you get your name in and participate. All right, so we're going to play this one at mid-range. We're going to play this one at mid-range. And we're going to add our adjustments, full left and 1 bar of backspin. And then we just kind of toy around with it a little bit until we get that ball guide where we want it. There we go. I mean, it's such a nice looking ball guide, though. I mean, how can you not like it? 5 rings for this one. And we hit it perfect. We get the bounce. And no way. Boom! That's how we do it, right there. That's how we get the ace on hole number 3. So when I took this shot, I'm actually at work in my office and on my break. And like, I think I jumped out of my chair, did about 4 or 5 fist bumps, I ran around in a circle for about 4 or 5 seconds. I've got like an 8x8 office, so it wasn't very big circles, but it was definitely fun, and I was pumped. I was pumped. The adrenaline was flowing. So definitely the adjustments worked out great. Couldn't have been any happier with the result. And you see my opponent, boom. I didn't even see that happen. I didn't even know my opponent got a hole-in-one as well. That right there shows you and proves to you that I was up running around because I didn't even know my opponent got a hole-in-one. I was like sitting here confused for a second. So double hole-in-ones, and at this point right here, my adrenaline's going. I like barely can even take this shot. So we kind of just throw something up there, and yeah, if you're trying to watch and learn something, close your eyes, because this is definitely not the type of shot to learn anything. So y'all close your eyes, don't watch this. It's not going to help you. I'll let you know when you can open them. Don't open them yet. Don't open them. Keep them closed. Nope, still closed. All right, y'all can open them now. Anyways, yeah, I was pretty pumped. And that's pretty cool that my opponent made a hole-in-one as well. And he rammed his home. That thing had some speed on it. I'm surprised it did not kick out and bounce about 15 yards down the green or something. Appreciate it very much, y'all. Appreciate it. Nathan F. said he knew that was coming because I'm in his bracket and he looked at my scorecard. That's pretty funny. And here you see the joys of being at a hospital. The network only allows you to be on so long before it kicks you off and you have to rejoin. So we start out with Eagle Eagle Ace. Quite a good way to start out my qualifying round on a Wednesday for sure. Whew, sorry about that. So at this point right here, I'm pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. So our next hole is hole number 4. And on hole number 4, we're going to go with the Thor's hammer and the Thorn. Go with the Thorn on hole number 4. You can go with the Hornet. It's kind of, just a matter of personal preference. I may go with the Hornet one time and the Thorn the next time. I like both clubs. Both clubs are pretty decent clubs to use for this next shot. Just a little bit, Benjamin. Just a little bit. Amit asks what I do at the hospital. I work in the behavioral health department. I am activities coordinator for the unit. We have an open-close unit. It's basically like a drug and alcohol detox and then a behavioral health unit. So we get people that are court-ordered in for like medication adjustments. Sometimes we get people from nursing homes that may be acting out. And other times we just get like schizophrenics, bipolar, people that are really depressed, suicidal, homicidal, people that need serious help. They come to us. We're a short-term facility. Usually anybody that's going to go to a rehab comes to us to detox first because most rehabs will require that. So here we go. We got some top spin, left spin. As you do see, I kind of moved my target back down the fairway a little bit to create that hop under the tree instead of through the tree. And we did hit great left, but that's okay on this hole with a Thor. The accuracy is such that it's not really going to hurt you too bad. So we're in the fairway, pretty decent way up the hole. You see my battery warning comes on. And when my battery warning comes on, it tells me, get ready for some lag, because it's coming. Am I playing animation royalty in my bracket? I'm not sure. What you mean by that, Clint? I'm a paramedic, so familiar with fifth floors. Oh, well, yes, you are definitely familiar with fifth floors then if you're a paramedic. You are probably a part of all of their assistance teams, or maybe they call it a Dr. Strong, but I'm sure you walk down that hallway with your paramedic buddies many times to help take a patient down. And that is exactly the type of environment that I work in. I just do the activity groups on each hallway. 2 times a day on each side. So basically my job is to give the patient something to do and take their mind off of what they've got going on in their life. You know, play games, arts and crafts, stuff like that. It's good when you have a job that's the main thing to do is put a smile on someone's face. It's pretty rewarding in that aspect. Not necessarily rewarding in the financial aspect, but it's rewarding in other ways. So. Oh yeah, Tom. Down in one cards are my favorite. Only know one person that enjoys getting them, and that's Daniel McStoots. As you see, my second shot just barely missed. Why did I put 3 bars of backspin on that shot? I never do. For some reason, though, I put 3 bars of backspin on that shot when I normally only put 2. If I had done what I always do and put 2 bars of backspin on that one, we'd have had another eagle. So I was actually pretty disappointed with that shot because as soon as I saw it bounce, I had a feeling it wasn't going to make it, and I knew exactly what I did wrong. So I guess that's a good thing. I can correct that for the opening weekend round. So don't put 3 bars of backspin on that shot. Only put 2. Yes, Jim. You know, next time you go to take that shot, if you move your driver forward, you'll see the bounce kind of goes higher up and through that tree. But if you move your drive back down the fairway a little bit, that high arcing line will kind of flatten out a little bit and actually bounce underneath the tree. So, yes, sir, you are correct. No problem, Tim. Got to do what you got to do. Doing good, doing good. Eagle, eagle, ace, and birdie here on this hole. On hole number 4, we got a birdie. We put 3 bars of backspin on our second shot. Yeah, I know. Stupid. And we came up just short of the hole, about 1 cup. All right, so we got hole number 4 finished, and hole number 5 is next. Yep, Tim, you missed the hole-in-one. You should be able to go back and watch it, though. It was purdy. And the funniest thing about it, Tim, is the guy after me actually got a hole-in-one, too, and I didn't even know it because, as I told everybody else, I was up, jumping around, and running around in my office. So I did not even know that the guy after me also got a hole-in-one. It didn't even cross my mind when we went to a shootout. I was just so pumped from the ace. All right, Greg. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight, man. Have a good night. $23 million? Go ahead, max it out. Max it all out. Max out everything you have with $23 million. Golly. It's like having a Mercedes-Benz and saying, should I buy a 1 penny piece of gum? I definitely agree with Henry. The Rocket is a really good club maxed out in most tournaments. I don't think it's very useful in this tournament unless you're in expert or maybe masters on hole number 6. All right, so there's the shootout here. Not a bad shot right there. We almost put that one in the hole too. And moving on to hole number 5. And this is the par 5 where we got to really pay attention to our first shot, because if you don't get your first shot down, you're really going to be in trouble. All right, John Bell, have a good night. Thank you for being here. And what's up? I'm sure you said hi to me earlier when I was doing the draft. So what's up and good night. And also good night to you, Miss Sandy. I'm sure you're going to bed as well. So have a good night, you too. Open up a few chest slots right here so we can do a little bit of farming. Come here. Come here. Ooh, say hi. Say hi. He's a good girl. That's my puppy dog. She's a big baby. All right, so here we go. Hole number 5. We go with the Thor 5, and we have the sniper for our second shot. We're going to be going with the Kingmaker ball. Full right spin, and I think we go with 3 bars of top spin on this one. Miss Harley, that one is Ginger. I call her Jin Jin. I have another dog as well, and her name is Georgie. I mean Zoe. Georgie was my older dog that passed away. Zoe. So we got Zozo and Jin Jin. At least that's what I call them. Oh, 4:45 a.m., Mr. Paul. All right, man. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight during the draft. That was definitely a lot of fun. So you see me lining up my shot right here. I always aim the edge of my ball guide right of that bunker. And we got 7.6. That calls for like 5 rings. I only adjusted 3 because I want my ball to fly that extra 2 rings extra. Right curl, and we got the bounce, and that thing's going to roll down to the end of the fairway, and you cannot place that ball any better than that on the first shot. So I was definitely happy with that drive, and that's going to leave me a very easy, manageable shot to go for the albatross on my second shot. I agree, Tim. That ball should never have gone in the hole with as much speed as it had on it. Uh-oh, no. Yeah, I see the circle spinning a little bit. Hopefully that clears up. What's up, Nay Nay? How's it? No, we're doing a little buffering. I see it on my screen. Hopefully it goes away. So we're setting up our second shot right here for a backspin. And we're playing this shot pretty much at mid-level is what we end up doing. So 7 rings. And we hit it perfect. So this one should be pretty close. Nice little bounce and a roll, and just missed it to the right. So that was a pretty good run at it right there. Maybe a little bit over correction on the adjustment. I don't know. It's going back and forth on mine. I'm not sure why it's doing it because we haven't had any issues the whole night. Now all of a sudden it wants to lag on us. What's up, Santos? Your name was selected. You were the first 19th hole streamer that was selected as a team captain tonight. And the team list will be up on the 19th hole by tomorrow morning. So. Uh-oh. Nene is going to be watching home now. That's my crappy internet that's giving us some fits. Hadn't had any issues all night through all of the draft or anything, and then it decided it wanted to act up a little bit, it looks like. Mike Roberts says, Santos Team 14. Dang, Mike, you on top of it, brother. So we got hole number 6 up next, and this hole right here we didn't play all that well last night either. And we're going to play this one with the quarterback and min adjustment and about 2/3 of a ball curl on this one. Full backspin and right spin. And we're going to see what we can do on this one. We're going to see what we can do. And it's going to be a combination of your opening round and your weekend round scores. So there'll be 6 scorecards for each team, and then it's just best score at that point. As far as I understand, that's how Steve's doing it. What's up, Juan? How's it going? Yeah, I see the circles kind of spin. So we got Clutch here taking the next shot. And maybe my phone getting hot. Oh yeah, my phone's getting hot. That may be part of it right there. Kind of sucks. Let's see if I can take the protector off, and that'll help out a little bit. So we took the protector off. Let's see if that helps out a little bit. So as you see, full backspin and right spin. We're going to line it up as good as we can with the hole. We're going to take a book. We're going to take a page out of Brad's playbook right here. Got me a little ice pack. See if that helps. And we hit this one how we want to hit it. Let's see what the end result is. Nice bounce right there. And we got to roll back to the pin, and pretty close right there. Not too bad, not too bad. So we got the ice pack on the phone now. Let's see if that helps with this at all. I'm not sure if that is going to help or not, but wishful thinking, right? Wishful thinking. And good chip right there from my opponent. Now I gotta go to the store tomorrow. So that's how we played hole number 6. I was quite satisfied with the results right there for hole number 6, considering the way it was played yesterday. We just played the adjustment, mid-range adjustment for that shot with the quarterback, and it worked out pretty well. How do you do the emojis? Michael Bolton, that's a great question. Let's see if there's anybody else in here that that uses them. I'm not sure if there's anybody else in here that uses them or not. No, Terry, that was to put on the back of my phone. I'm trying to cool it down. It's like really hot. Wonder if I turn that down a little bit, it'll help. What I'm actually going to do is, yeah, we're going to leave it the way it is. We're just going to leave it the way it is. Hopefully it kind of helps the problem here. What's up, Greg? Well, theoretically, Greg, it's for the phone. It was getting kind of hot, and it seemed like we were starting to get some lag in the stream. So we're testing out a theory. I always see Brad pull out ice packs to lay his tablet on top of when it gets hot. So I'm seeing if using an ice pack on the back of my phone will actually help it cool down so the stream doesn't lag. So it's just a theory. We're not 100% sure it'll work. Hey, what's up, Vic? Mr. Vic, maybe you can tell Michael Bolton where to how to access the emojis. I think I've seen you use them before. I have a Galaxy 7 Ami. Emmett. Yes, Geek, if only. Good news on that. I did receive my mail from Google with my PIN to verify my address. You may ask, well, why haven't I already done that? Well, Google does not send that out until the month has gone by and you meet the criteria for them sending you money. Then they start the process of asking you to verify your address and do all your tax information and stuff like that. So we're going through that process right now, and hopefully soon I will get the money that they are holding hostage from me. And then I get the laptop. All right, so here we go. Hole number 7. First time playing this hole this way, and we're going to get a little bit lucky right here. So for next time, when you either hit a perfect shot or use a little bit of right spin or right curl. Unfortunately for me right there, I kind of had a feeling that I was definitely taking myself out of thorn range with that shot, and yeah, I don't like taking max range shots with my end ringer for sure. So at this point right now, I just got my fingers crossed that we're still going to be in thorn range, but I definitely wasn't counting on anything. Oh, EMT. Okay, EMT 444. I got you. EMT makes sense. Melissa. I'll try to remember that. I'm like absolutely horrible with names. So if I don't remember Melissa, I apologize. But I should remember EMT from now on when I see that. EMT. Okay. I got you. So here we go. We're going to adjust this one about 5 rings. We're at pretty much max for this end ringer. And we got to hit it perfect. And we got clutch sending out emojis. And I hit it great to the right. And we miss it great to the right. Yeah. Good old emoji spammer right there as I get ready to take the shot. Perfect right there. Probably was a hole in the, was an eagle. I would like to think that was an eagle with a perfect shot. It might not have been. I don't know 100%. But I like to think it would have been an eagle. Hopefully next time we can position our ball a little bit further to the right side of the fairway and give ourselves a min-level thorn chip, which is more or less what you want to go for on this hole and that shot. So, you know, all in all, I was okay with the result of this hole, even though I didn't get the eagle. I learned a few things about the hole playing it. I really should have probably played it this way last night to get at least one attempt under my belt before today, but I didn't. So I guess kind of like the moral of the story is if you're going to practice the way you're going to play it, and just don't try stupid stuff like shooting it through the woods. You know, I may have cost myself a really good chance at the eagle by trying to shoot it through the woods last night. So I should have played it the way I wanted to play it today and practice my shot to the right. So we're going to get the birdie here. What's going on, Zach? You sure did miss the draw, Zach. Okay, Jim. Appreciate you clearing that up for us. My hypothesis. That's very true. Yeah. Getting all scientific on me. What's going on, Mr. Darnell? Michael Bolton says you have to do it either on a computer or through the YouTube gaming app. So you can't use the emojis if you're watching a stream through regular YouTube, Michael? That's no fun. Where's James when you need him? James would be all over this telling y'all what to do. Very nice, Vic, with the eagle on 7 twice. Clint, I would not really try to go through the woods, truly. I was just messing around last night. It was kind of an annoyed attempt to have some fun, really. I agree, Scott. Appreciate your service, Melissa. The EMTs are like definitely the front line of the hospital. They deal with a lot of stuff before the patient even gets to the hospital. So here we go, hole number 8. We're going to play this one up the middle with the sniper. And we actually adjusted this one more than we wanted to, and then at the last second had to readjust backwards. I adjusted for full, for max distance when it only needed to be adjusted for min distance. So I actually adjusted probably about a half a ring too much still, even at that point. But we got lucky and got the shot up to the green. Not really much of an attempt there at the ace. But at the last seconds of the shot, all I was hoping for was to kind of get the ball up on the green and salvage a birdie, because I knew I had messed that up when I had gone 8.7 rings at min distance when it was an 8.7 wind. That is a min range shot. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I thought correctly, but it was way too late into the shot process to truly correct it. So I was really fortunate there just to give myself a chance to salvage that for the possible birdie. Greg says LSU is minus 20.5 against La Tech. I got LSU all day long on that. La Tech's terrible. I don't know, Scott. I think I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna stick with the middle shot on hole number 8. I'm not 100% committed yet to what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more experimenting on the opening round. I may go middle once, left once, and then decide which way I want to stick. All right, Terry. Hope you have a good night. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Oh, dang. Sorry to hear that, Michael. Sorry to hear. It's always tougher to qualify on a Wednesday than it is on Monday or Tuesday, just because you're having to go up against all the people who were, um, practicing or holding out, playing. Wednesday is always the toughest day to qualify, I would say. So let's see. Let's try the rough bump right here. About mid-range on this shot. Now, when you're playing this shot, a great left is not good. A perfect is good. A great right is okay. A great left means you're down the hill. So we play this one at mid-range. So we played that one at about 6.5 rings or so. And we hit it great. And I knew as soon as I hit that one great, it was not going to be good news. And we roll down the hill. And if this was a real hole, it would probably be a pretty, makeable putt still, but definitely not where you want to be. You got to make sure if you play that shot, you hit it great right or perfect if you want to go for the ace. All right, Miss Harley, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. LSU, yeah. If LSU can't cover 20 against that team, then LSU sucks. And that win last weekend against Auburn was a fluke. All right, Melissa, we will definitely get you into the group, and welcome aboard. Glad to have you. So this is our last hole right here, hole number 9. It would be nice to end this one with an eagle. I think that'll leave us at a minus 14. And we're going to play this one with the Thor and the Sniper. Unfortunate shot right there for my opponent, not making it out of the rough. Yes, Geek. All the names that were drawn did make the cut. That's why we waited till so late in the day Wednesday to finalize the lists, because Steve actually was in contact on Messenger with everybody in the tournament getting their results. So he went the extra mile and a half to make sure that people were qualified. And that's why we had to wait till Wednesday to do it. How do we get our names in the green type? I think I missed something. I think the people with the green names, you'll also notice have the little green emblem to the right side of their name, and that means that they are like members / sponsors of the channel. And you can do that by sponsoring with a $5 donation, and it can be for 1 month, or you can do it on a reoccurring thing. And you get the emblem to the right of your name, you get the green name, and you get extra emojis to use in the chat. And there is a link to that whole deal in the description if you do so choose. It's definitely not a requirement, but some people like the extra funds, the extra funnies. So we played that one. We played that one safe, just putting ourselves in position for a shot right here. We're going to try to line this one up as good as we can with the hole. Playing this one at max, which is going to be about 9 rings. And let's hit it. Let's see what happens. Hit that one perfect. Get the nice bounce. Looks like it come a little bit too hot. Yeah, there goes the flag. Boop. Bye, flag. And we stop. It's going to be a pretty easy putt for the eagle, though, so I was okay with that. As you see, the way we had that one lined up, we had it lined up straight at the hole. So it looks like we need to adjust that one next time a little back and farther left of the hole for the next time we play this hole. Well, welcome to the game, Melissa. Happy to have you on the stream, and definitely pumped for to see you joining us on the 19th hole. We got a good family there of people that will be more than willing to help you with any kind of questions that you do have. Feel free to post questions and expect answers, because you're probably going to get a lot of answers and a lot of opinions. And look at that, we got Michael Darnell is a new member / sponsor of the channel. Thank you very much, Michael, for your sponsorship. I appreciate it much. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. Y'all give Michael some love in the chat, please. So we finish it off with the eagle, -14, not too bad. Not too bad. Considering some of our near misses that we had on the round. Could have very easily been a -15. And that's what the scorecard looks like right there. We did get the ace on 3. Between the eagle on 2 and the ace on 3, I'm happy. I'm very happy with that round right there. Let's see, what else did we do? We had hole number 4. Hole number 4, we came within a cup of sinking the eagle on hole number 4. So, you know, the difference between 3 and 2 bars of backspin is all that one was. Hole number 6, we played that one with the quarterback at min range, and we put that one fairly close to the cup as well, so I was actually happy with the results on 6. Hole number 7, we've got some room to improve on that hole. The drive was too far to the left and too close to the green. It put us in end-bringer range when we want to be in minimum thorn range. So we need to move that drive a little bit farther to the right side of that fairway, more towards the middle. I think the middle of the fairway is right where you want to be. But you got to make sure you do get far enough past the trees to have that second shot to the green, where we want to be using a min-level thorn for that shot. Even with the end-bringer, we still came pretty close, probably a perfect shot within of pulling that out for the eagle. So we just barely missed that one as well. Hole number 7, hole number 8, we really weren't very close on hole number 8. We had our adjustments incorrect and tried to salvage it at the last second. We got lucky and we're able to save the birdie. And hole number 9, I think we played that hole fairly well. We gave ourselves a chance to run at the albatross, and hopefully we can make a few minor adjustments to that second shot and give ourselves an even better chance at the albatross. So all in all, I would say I would give that about a 4.25 out of 5 as overall happiness for that round right there. We definitely made some improvements from last night, and you know, you got to practice what you preach sometimes. I say you got to learn from your mistakes, and we did learn from our mistakes last night, and now it gets harder. We've got to build upon those improvements, and we've got to improve that score for the next round. If we want to compete for that top 3, and you better believe it, I'm always wanting to compete for that top 3. I don't just play this game for fun. So, thank you all for joining me. It's been an extended stream with the draft and the expert event. So thank you to those that were in the chat. I think I saw we were over 80 people at one point tonight. It might have been more. And that's definitely an all-time record for me on my stream. So thank you to those that were here the whole time. Thank you to those that were just here for the last 5 minutes. As always, thank you to my mods for your help. Thank you to Tim Olson for giving out some Golf Clash notebook apps. And thank you to all my new members and anybody in here that subbed to the channel. So make sure to hit that thumbs up on the way out. Check out Golf Clash, the 19th hole, if you haven't done so. And make sure if you have not hit that subscription on my channel, hit that subscription and also set that alarm so that it does let you know when I do stream and add new videos. So with that, I say good luck to you all on your opening round starting tomorrow, and God bless as always. Have a good night.